Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. That song is so slow. Can you talk about that?
Ladies who lore.
Oh, okay.
Ladies
Pop
who
on.
lore.
Happy birthday, ladies. Happy birthday.
Hey! I can't believe it. I can't believe we made it a whole year. That
I know.
A year.
It's incredible. We're a whole baby now.
We're a whole baby.
We're a baby.
We've done it.
We can't walk or talk, but we're trying.
Maybe we can. Maybe we're a super baby.
You know what, we can.
We're a baby who came out the womb podcasting.
So true. Microphone and all. We're so excited. And for those at home who have been supporting us, thank you so much. This has been a 2-year endeavor for us, and you've only been a part of it for 1 year. And we are so, dare I say, I'm so proud of us.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy. We have accomplished so freaking much in 1 year. And thank you to the listener for being our friend and for supporting us and being witchy and Lori and weird and paranormal. It's been the best time ever.
Yeah, we really appreciate all your support and listens and comments and DMs. It has been the coolest experience.
I just can't believe I guess a couple things that are gonna sound like brags and they're not. But we got a whole new friend group this year, and it's called the Ladies Who Lore Listeners, and they're our favorite friends. And I don't think I ever thought I'd know so many people with similar interests. So that's one.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We made it to number 2 on Apple Podcasts somehow because of you all. Seriously. On Apple
Insane.
Podcasts in our category, which is hobbies. And we can't thank you enough for that. And I can't believe it happened. And hopefully next year,
amazing.
number 1, baby. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What else happened here? So
We
much stuff.
interviewed Hulu directors about
my
Blood and
gosh.
Myth, the documentary. That was so much fun.
Yeah.
I felt like such a superstar getting early access to Hulu docs, which
One of the coolest
we support
experiences.
independently. We love Hulu documentaries,
Yeah.
so that was surreal to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so much. And we are going to have this whole section with some fun games and memories, because this episode is going to be a little bit different. We did bring in some stories. They're creepypastas. We're going to scare each other, but we're going to do a lot of reminiscing, some trivia. So stick around. I promise you'll like it. But yeah, I couldn't help but bringing up all the stuff this year. It's just been incredible.
Literally.
Yeah.
This is our birthday party episode. So
Yeah.
thank you for coming to our birthday party. And Sammy and I actually have birthday party hats.
We do.
We're going to put them on.
Get out of here. I didn't know.
Oh, happy birthday!
And if you're
Do we look
only
cute?
listening via audio, they are witches. It's Elphaba and Elphaba. Down to the brim, kind of coming over their eyes, like the Wicked poster.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Yeah,
You
it
look
is.
incredible.
I wish you could see my point, but you can't. It's sharp.
We are full-blown spooky season.
Yes, we are.
We had to wear witches' hats for our birthday. They will not stay on past...
Oh, I was
maybe-
already taking it off.
No!
Bit over, bit achieved.
You look like you were born to wear them, and I say that with
Thank you
really
so much.
compliment and love.
Should we open some champagne? Yeah.
Definitely.
Today, Sammy and Jesse have Cabelli Prosecco. Extra dry.
And Lindsay has leftover Prosecco. Not the same brand,
love a
but
good
it'll
leftover
be just
Prosecco.
as sparkly.
I'm gonna pop. Ready for ASMR? Or jarring ASMR?
Wow.
Happy birthday!
That was a great pop.
May I have your glass?
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'll say it while they're pouring, just to be shameless. If you've ever enjoyed this podcast, please consider giving us a birthday review. Please consider giving us a birthday share, sending us to someone who you think would love some lore in their life, and keep being a part of our community. And we cheers to you. 3 cheers to you.
3 cheers!
3
Huzzah!
cheers.
Huzzah!
Oh,
That was a...
it's a little dinky cheers. I love Cabelli.
Wow.
Oh, that's great. That's
I don't know
great
if I've ever
champagne.
had that not in a mimosa.
Yeah, I mean, it is $9 champagne.
No, it's great,
Prosecco
though.
from Trader Joe's.
It's
Yay.
really great.
No, I love it. It's great. So worth it. Great
Wow.
price. Tastes delicious. Well, welcome to our birthday party. We have gifts for you.
Yes, we do.
Because that's how it works, right?
And the first one is our merch is live, and you can find it on ladieswholore.com.
Yes, and thank you to those who are in our Patreon group, our family. We love that you guys have been supporting the merch so far. Keep sending us photos, tag us if you wear something out and about. Yeah. We want to see it all. We want to match with you. We want to enjoy this little merch community because it's so cute. Because it's our birthday, we thought it would be really super special fun to do an exclusive drop of handmade, mind you, by the ladies, friendship bracelets.
Friendship bracelets.
Which we are all wearing right now. It says Ladies Who Lore with blue, what are they called? Beads?
Beads?
Blue beads.
Just
They're
beads.
so cute.
Just beads.
Just beads. Not crystals, just beads. So we will have only 20 of those in supply. So if you want one, I would hop on that.
Be part of our friend group. It also, there's the Swiftie in us as well, I would say.
Yeah.
Of course. And there's some good Swift overlap with this podcast. So wear it to your next Taylor Swift concert. The Taylor Swift album will have dropped at this point.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. You are so right.
And I'm cheating. I'm telling you that we've recorded it right before. But hear me out. If it's good, you're going to want this bracelet even more.
Yeah. If it's good. Of course it's
going to
good.
be good. I know it's good.
It's going to be amazing.
Go on record right now saying, we could just act. That album, that was great. I can't believe what she's done again.
Wow.
One of her best albums.
Her writing, gosh.
Whew.
And she seems really happy.
What if it's like
the saddest depressing album? She seems really sad. We can use that instead.
Yeah.
We'll have some selects.
We'll edit. And thinking back to the first episode, when we were gearing up to release it and everything, we had chats of being like, is anyone going to listen to this? Mm-hmm. And we knew our friends would listen to it. I know we've said this before, but we didn't know our friends would like it. And we couldn't even fathom that strangers would like it.
Yeah.
So we are just beyond grateful, and we will keep saying that because it bears repeating over and over and over again. Since it's our 1 year, ladies, I have gotten you a gift.
No way.
Us?
Yes. We love lore.
Yes.
We love spooky lore.
Yes.
Yes.
We love history.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I have acquired us
No.
a haunted tour
No.
of the Queen Mary ship.
No.
What?
I have been wanting to go there for so long.
Yes.
I'm gonna cry.
Thank you for giving me your dates.
I didn't even put this together. Jesse kept being like, so when are you home? When are you home? When do you have
Uh-huh. No, literally.
I was like, I'm sorry for being annoying, but it is ticketed.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm gonna cry.
And they know we are the Ladies Who Lore.
Oh.
And they know it's for our 1 year, so that's really exciting.
What?
Yep.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
I
So-
have been wanting to go there for so long. Thank you.
Of course. Happy birthday, ladies. I'm so excited to go on a haunted tour with you.
I'm so nervous. I'm so excited.
You shouldn't have, but you should have because I'm really excited.
I'm really excited.
What's so funny is that this is the telepathy. For your birthday, one of the things I was maybe planning to do was go to Queen Mary. I'm not even kidding.
That's weird.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. So we will figure out a time to go. We are welcome to go at any time slot.
Wow.
Yeah, we can figure it out.
I'm so excited. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And I think it could be fun for us to like take videos on the tour so we can share it with you, the audience. That would be really fun.
Oh my gosh, we have to see if Sammy
Whoa.
sees something. There's so much.
I know.
Oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait.
I'm gonna cry.
like,
No, I know.
I'm chilled. Also, I got chills.
Thank you so much. No, literally, same. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesse.
I'm so pumped.
What a good first birthday.
Thanks.
Seriously.
Yes.
You.
Oh my gosh, of course.
What,
I'm
my
so
parents
happy.
didn't take me to a haunted location when I turned 1, and I know that for a fact.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
What, they just threw you like a normal birthday party? That's messed up.
Boring.
Yeah. You know what? I wish I could remember, but I can't.
You heard it here first.
That's
Always take your 1-year-old to a haunted location.
They'll see a lot of ghosts. That's guaranteed.
Yeah, they love that stuff. They love it.
So, has anyone experienced any lore this week? We've been doing this new segment because thank you so much to writing in about what segments we should try out and all that jazz.
The question is, which lore did we pick to tell you?
Whoa.
So fair.
Lore is
So
everywhere.
Well, I don't really have a lore, but I did see a TikTok that came up this week, and it's something I want to explore more. It said that stirring your food or water with a specific intention can direct energy into it. And if you stir clockwise, it'll draw something towards you, like positivity or healing. And if you stir counterclockwise, it will draw it away from you, like negative energy or illness. So I want to look more into that, and maybe next time I'll have more of an update for you. But I thought that was really cool and such like an easy way to start bringing things into your life.
Should we stir our champagne?
I was going to
With
say
positive energy?
Maybe that's why I always stir my wine. I'm constantly stirring
Stir it
it.
clockwise.
Clockwise?
See, what's
That's
weird?
fun.
I'm going to say it. Counterclockwise actually feels more natural to me.
Yeah.
Clockwise
but
is
maybe
very
that's
strange
why.
in my hand.
So I always get confused. Is clockwise to the right?
Yes.
It's
Like
where
a
does
clock.
a clock go?
Like the clock. Yes.
Okay, so this is my peeve with the world. This is my bone to pick. So every time we are like in a game setting and people are like, clockwise, I'm like, great, to the right. No, that's not what happens. It ends up being the way that I don't think it is. So I'm never confirmed which one it is.
Look at it like a clock.
Look at it like a clock. Like from above, look at it like a clock.
I'm so smart, guys. I'm exposing myself right now. There are some things I don't understand. It's the magic of the universe. Well, that's fun. Lindsay, do you have something?
Yeah, it's Oktoberfest season, and we have friends, and my boyfriend went to Oktoberfest, and I assume we have more friends going throughout the month. I already knew Oktoberfest doesn't take place in Germany, like necessarily in the month of October. It's like spread across September, October-ish. But what I always thought was that Oktoberfest was this like classic fall festival, kind of like if you look at my chart right here, my calendar, my pagan calendar, which is always going to be in the back of my videos now. I thought it was like Mabon, like the fall festival, the autumn solstice, all of the rest. Guys, Oktoberfest was invented in like 1810. It was a
What?
one of the kings, Ludwig, I want to say was his name, threw like a month-long festival after he got married for his wife and gave free beer to everybody.
Whoa!
And that's it. They just keep doing it. It may be kind of like fall themed, but it wasn't happening in Germany until the 1800s. And I just thought, how cute that you can still like make a really like world famous tradition. And it's kind of new.
That's awesome. That's a great lore.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
That's
Wow.
really cool.
That's great.
Mind
What
blowing.
about you?
So my lore is I also found from TikTok from someone named Lizzie and the Bats, who does a bunch of like lore, or a bunch of witchy sort of things. And I found out that you're not supposed to eat blackberries after September 29th, so it's already passed. Don't eat blackberries. Because there is an old English thought or tradition, I'm not sure what to classify this as, but the thought is that Lucifer was cast out on September 29th, and when he fell from heaven, he fell in a blackberry bramble. And he was so mad that he was kicked out of heaven that he peed all over the blackberry brambles, and that's why they sour. And weirdly enough, after like September 29th, blackberries sort of become sour and not as fruitful.
What?
Isn't that cool?
That's really cool.
Wait, that's insane.
I know. It's very,
They
very
have a
cool.
date for Satan getting thrown out? That's sick. How did I not know?
I know.
Yeah, that's really cool.
No, literally. I'm Lizzie and the Bats. Thank you so much.
Yeah, seriously.
really
Very
cool.
interesting.
Well, shall we move on, ladies?
I think first activity is just going to be some reflecting, some superlatives, some, what did we do in these last 40 freaking episodes? I don't remember.
40?
Just kidding.
More
I
than
do.
40.
Well, 40 abouts. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. I was being technical.
So, ladies, my first question for you. What was your spookiest moment thus far in the show? It could have happened during an episode. It could have happened not during an episode, but you talked about it. Open-ended.
mine.
Oh, cool.
You do?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, it lives in my brain consistently. When we were exploring the haunted garage.
Well, yeah.
Episode 30. Lindsay and I were live streaming while Sammy was graciously setting up. And we were going towards the stairs, and we both heard, but I'm speaking from me, I heard a bump in the haunted attic.
Yeah.
I, of course, did the natural thing. I shoved Lindsay out of the way.
Yes, firefighter
and
instinct.
I ran outside.
She's a hero.
Firefighter instinct.
She's a hero, indeed.
That lives in my mind because going into episode 30, I was like freaked out. I was like, I do believe this is a haunted garage. But I didn't think that I would experience anything. And that was one of the first moments where I've actually ever experienced something that I could not explain in that way.
Yeah.
With having like a preconceived notion of what was there. So that was my horrifying moment.
Wow. Also, of course, the haunted 30th episode. I really felt like someone was standing behind me during one portion of Lindsay's story. That one was probably like the spookiest moment during the podcast, I think, for me. But I think also like the demon that I had previously seen in my life and then we talked about.
Yeah.
I think that is just like my all-time spookiest thing.
Yeah.
That's
But
so
for
fair. Yeah.
podcast specific episode, it's that moment specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also.
What about you?
I chose a Sammy one as well. This is more, it's just sort of like a lasting thing. Because I think I told you both at the beginning of the show in the Bloody Mary episode that I had played Bloody Mary for fun when I was younger because I was bored and because I was alone. But I would literally like every once in a while I'd be like, okay, let's see if you show up, Mary. But after Sammy told me during the Mirrors episode her story about her first ghost appearing in the mirror, almost every time I go to the bathroom at night now and I like am in the restroom and I see the mirror, I really have a hard time looking into the mirror in any real way.
Me too.
Me too. I always have though, but yeah.
No, but truly, after your Mirrors episode, it has been amplified. I like literally avoid looking at the mirror. Where I'm like, this is so silly. But it's not.
It's not.
But it's not.
Do you ladies have a favorite wine from this podcast?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, it's so hard.
I know mine off the top of my head.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, start us off then.
It was a recent one, which is why it's top of my head. It was from Lindsay's Apocalypse episode, Apothic Inferno.
Sammy!
Apothic Inferno.
I had the same one.
Stop it.
That's
it
what I
was
was
so
gonna say.
good.
It was so good.
Whoa, it was really
It was
good.
really,
Like, I don't know
really
what
full
they
bodied.
put in that.
Yeah, that was really good.
I think that's probably like my number one. There has been so many good wines on this podcast.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
happy we got to try so many different
I know.
wines.
Do you have a favorite wine, Jessie?
I think I do. I honestly would probably have to look back on our wine list, which is accessible on the Patreon. But things that came to my mind, I really liked Smith Hook from the Hookman episode. That red wine has really stuck with
was
me
great.
of just being like a really good wine.
I bought that again after that episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I will say one of my favorite things about that list that we have is the hilarious descriptions that we have. I just pulled quotes from our episodes. Can I read like
Yes,
two?
please.
Yeah, of course.
One of them is one of my favorite quotes from episode 1. After we tried it, Lindsay just goes, "Tastes much better than blood." That's great.
That's a good one.
It does.
That's pretty good. It did. It definitely did.
Yeah.
And then another one that I really like is for the Morgan episode. It was Valraven, and we just went on a whole tangent. Quote us. It's like Joshua Tree Forest, but you're drinking orange juice in the morning, and then you come across like a cherry field, and then you stumble and trip, and a bunch of cherries go in your mouth. And then once you're tripping and you get up and you spit the cherries out of your mouth, it's nighttime, and it's a little cold outside, and there's a crisp air coming your way, and you get some sort of scent on the wind that's almost from an orchard, almost, and then a hag raven comes up and kisses you on the head.
Honestly, I remember that wine specifically because of that quote now. And I remember I liked it.
Oh man, we're so
Wow.
poetic. Okay, I have another superlative.
Yeah.
Amazing.
How many times do you think that I've burped on this show?
Jesse.
I hope someone goes back and counts.
It's not really a superlative, but it is in the spirit of outing myself.
Here's the superlative. Who here burps the most?
Oh, Lindsay probably.
Yeah, I would think so. I would think maybe 7 times.
Oh, that's not that bad. I do little ones that you
that's
guys
not
don't know about.
true.
Yeah.
No, you do
that's
a
not true.
lot
I
more
agree with you.
burping than
I think we cut out some.
Oh, you're like, that made it to Final Cut?
Oh, I'm thinking we made it to Final
chance.
Cut.
Okay, sick. Can I give an actual real question?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
What is something that you're like looking forward to? Whether
Like-
it be like lore, opportunity. And we don't need to get specifics as to not like spoil much, but I will say I'm really looking forward to one of you covering Bigfoot.
The Yeti.
Never.
Bigfoot.
Never.
The Yeti.
So you say never, and that hurts my feelings. So what do
He's
you
on
mean?
my shirt right now.
Oh, see? It's perfect.
I think for an upcoming lore that I'm excited about one of us covering at some point, because we have not discussed this in detail, aliens.
Oh, I know.
Ugh, I saw a good bottle for aliens today at the wine store.
Well,
yeah.
don't tell us. In case
Don't
you
get me
do it.
wrong, there's a lot that I'm excited for
Yeah,
when
yeah,
it
yeah.
comes to lore, but I feel like it's such a big one. It's such a classic, like Bigfoot.
Literally, yeah.
Like mermaids, aliens, Bigfoot. Those are the, the
I
main
was going to
three.
say
They're coming.
mermaids.
Oh, there you go. You can still say it.
No, it's perfect. Yes, I was going to say
main
mermaids.
three.
So mermaids, aliens, Bigfoot. The big three.
Yeah. The
It's the big
trifecta.
three, exactly. We got them all. Well, not yet.
It's
Oh,
our
it's
lore
like-
religion.
We have sea, land, and sky.
Yeah. Bigfoot.
Wait, that's pretty cool.
And we need fire. We need like fire, air, earth, water, and then it's really just
You've
like
covered hell, sort of.
Basically.
But I can do more. Because apparently Lucifer dropped on September 29th.
like an album.
It's
Guys, Lucifer dropped on September 29th.
Yeah.
Lucifer just
bangin'.
dropped. It's banging. Don't eat the blackberries,
It's
but it's
called
banging.
blackberries.
Yeah. It's so sour.
Wow.
Should we move on and play our game?
Yeah.
Yes. So who wants to go first?
I'm happy either way.
Sammy, pick a number 1 through 10.
Okay.
And then we will guess a number, and whoever's closest goes first. Okay,
I have my number.
great. 7.
It's 8.
It was 7.
I'm going first. Are we ready for my
I can't wait.
creepypasta?
Creep us out, Jess.
Let me take you to the Red Room.
Mm.
Do y'all know it? Or no?
Maybe.
Okay.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
So, our story starts about 4 p.m. in the large suburban high school called Edwin McDonald High.
Love.
School had just let out for the weekend, but Eric stood alone in a classroom. Eric was young, handsome, and eager for the long weekend. He was leaning against a desk, flipping through some pages. Though the promise of freedom loomed large, Eric frantically tried to complete a project before it was due. That's when a fair-haired boy about Eric's age came into the room and slammed his backpack onto Eric's desk. Are you guys up for some acting, by the way?
Okay.
Us?
Yes. Who wants to play Eric?
I'll play Eric.
Lindsay, I sent you an email. Will you load up that
This is
email?
horrifying.
I thought the email was about the Queen Mary.
Nope. And then, Sammy, you are playing Ramsey. And I will be
I'm
stage
Worm.
directions.
Oh my god, I can't believe you made us a whole
This is
script. You're
funny.
so nice.
This is so funny. I like the name Ramsey, so I'm happy.
And action.
Hey, you're still here?
Eric simply glanced up, not faltered by the noise.
I've a lot of papers to put in, Ramsey.
Everybody else is leaving now.
He gestured to the door. 3 mousy-looking girls walked by, chattering.
You're still gonna come over tomorrow, right?
I wouldn't drop my plans without saying.
While the boys were good friends, Eric often found Ramsey to be a little too much sometimes.
Oh, by the way, I heard a rumor about a deadly pop-up on the internet called the Red Room.
Eric finally looked up, his face disturbed.
You heard about what?
The Red Room?
Why is it called that?
I don't know, but it's like this.
Ramsey paused, smirking, trying to gather whatever story he had.
Someone will be on the internet and everything's all normal at first, but a pop-up comes out of nowhere. It doesn't say anything other than, do you like...
You could always close it.
Well, that's the thing. If anyone tries to close it, they die.
Ramsey ended this with a hiss, wiggling his fingers in the air. Eric laughed a little.
Come on, that doesn't make any sense. How do you even know it exists?
It just does. I have to test it to be sure.
Ramsey was agitated now.
I heard a couple people have actually died from it.
Eric was at the door now.
I hope not, man. Now I need to get these to Miss Granger.
he said with a wave of the
Miss
papers in his
Granger?
hands.
Sure, just be sure to come over tomorrow.
I will.
End scene. Fabulous work. Also,
Thank
I got
you.
this directly, like, copy and pasted from Creepypasta Wiki by Penko Bell, just so we know.
Love.
Nice.
So, we're with Eric now as he heads up the hallway with a bit of a sigh. Why would you want to do that to yourself, he thought. After dropping off the papers, he got some groceries and headed home. He knew that his dad wouldn't be there. His dad was always working late at the office. Classic. Like father, like son, I guess, Eric thinks. I don't know what that means. Okay.
It's because Eric works late.
Oh, you're right. Like father,
Yeah.
like son, I guess, he says in his brain. So just to be sure that his dad is not there, Eric closes the apartment door behind him and says, Dad, you here? I got some things from the store. Silence greets him. As he put away the groceries, his mind flipped back to what Ramsey said about the pop-up. Ridiculous, he thought. If it were real, there'd probably be some sort of news release or death report. If the pop-up actually killed someone, there would be written word of it, right? So Eric sits down at the computer in his room, ready to do some sleuthing. He went to Google and typed in killer pop-up, death by pop-up, pop-up window murders, and a variety of similar things, but he found nothing. He smiled and rolled his eyes. Of course Ramsey was trying to pull his leg again. Classic. He noticed he got an email from his teacher. He eagerly checked it, knowing it was about the assignment he had just turned in. Eric grinned as he read the nice things Mr. Granger had to say. He was scrolling down the email, hoping to reread his work, when a small rectangular pop-up appeared on the screen.
Uh-oh.
It had a red background and the words, "Do you like?" Eric looked at it, looked away, then looked back in alarm. He stared at the pop-up for a few moments, wondering what to do. Ramsey's words still echoed in his head. If anyone tried to close it, they died. He considered calling Ramsey for help, but Ramsey would probably overreact and call the police. So he moved his mouse pointer around the pop-up, checking for another link or more text or something. It could only be either a joke, an ad, or a virus. Eric closed different windows that were open, checked all the tabs, but the pop-up still remained. Very funny, Eric muttered. He moved the mouse to the X button on the pop-up, wondering if he should go ahead and close it, while all the thoughts swarmed his brain. It's probably just a joke. What if I'm really gonna die? This apartment's small. I'd hear if anyone was coming. How could they find me? It was a prank, he decided. He clicked the X.
No.
The pop-up disappeared from the screen. Eric looked behind him, expecting someone or something to leap out and attack him, but nothing happened. He looked up again and went to shut off the computer. But the pop-up appeared again, this time with the sound of a little girl's voice saying, "Do you like?"
No.
Her voice was warped, as if the sound file had been badly compressed or corrupted. Eric moved away from the computer, his heart racing. He waited to see if the pop-up would go away or change somehow, but it didn't. He clicked the X again. It returned a second later with the same garbled sound clip. If anything, Eric was beginning to feel annoyed by this. He clicked the X again, but it reappeared. He kept clicking and clicking, but it returned each time, always with the same audio clip. Suddenly, the room was full of the girl's garbled voice. "Do you, do you, do you, do you?" she was saying over and over again. After a second, Eric realized that there was a word that followed the sentence. It now read, "Do you like the?" "Do I like the what?" he said to himself. He clicked X again and again. And each time he clicked the X, more text was added to the line. "Do you like the R?" the distorted little girl squawked. "Do you like the R? Do you like the red? Do you like the red R? Do you like the red room?" Red room? Eric sat there for a second, unease coursing through his body. He was afraid to take his eyes off the message, unsure of whether it would turn out to be a scammer or if he'd get a virus. Both of these possibilities were 1,000 times more comforting to him than the alternative. "I found it," he said to himself, horror washing over him. "I found the red room." Despite it all, he laughed, suddenly amused by what was happening. So he reached for his phone to call his friend Ramsey. But as he did this, the pop-up closed. Eric turned back to the screen, and as soon as it closed, a full-size window popped up. It was blank except for an enormous list of names on red background. Eric, heart racing, scrolled through the window, skimming over the hundreds of names. He stared at them, his eyes widening in horror. Samantha Winchester. Lindsay Whistler.
Nah.
Jesse Vane.
Shut up.
And then Eric saw something that made his heart stop. At the very bottom of the list was the name Ramsey Holmgren. Ramsey? Eric sputtered. Then he remembered Ramsey's warning. Everybody on the list was dead.
Ooh.
They'd found the red room before him. He started to cry. Something inside of him was telling him to run straight to the front door and get as far away from his computer as he could. But he couldn't move. All he could do was sit there shivering, eyes locked onto the red and black space. That was Ramsey's name. Eric almost swore he could feel the sensation of a cold breath and long fingernails grazing the back of his neck. And before he could turn around, 2 hands clamped down on either side of his shoulders and tightened their grip. Eric howled in pain, and before he knew it, he was slammed sidelong into the wall.
Throw candy.
If only he had known. Oh, poor Eric. So 1 week later, 2 girls were sitting in their homeroom at Edwin McDonald High School, waiting for their second period class to begin. One of the girls sat on her desk, kicking her legs back and forth. And who wants to be girl number 1?
I'll do it.
Sure. Okay, Lindsay.
Lindsay will be girl number 1, and action.
Were you listening to the news this weekend?
Not really. Why?
Well, 2 boys were found dead on Friday. They were found in front of their computers with their stomachs gashed open.
Oh no. Did they find out who did it?
No. But the cops think it was a suicide pact. Like, I don't want to freak you out, but they both had industrial paintbrushes in their hands. They said the boys were trying to paint the walls of the room with their own blood.
Oh my god, gross. Why would they do that?
Other classmates gathered around to hear. The girl pulled a newspaper page from her satchel and handed it to her friend.
Here's the article. I think the boys were from our school.
Jeez, why would you want to do that to yourself?
And that's the red room.
Oh
Hey.
my goodness.
Good job.
Thank you.
Great
Thank you.
creepypasta.
Love the interactive element.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
was very enjoyable.
Just trying to make it fun, you know?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Thank you, Panko Bell on Creepypasta.
Yeah.
Wiki.
Ew.
That was really spooky.
Thank you. All right, ladies, pick a number 1 through 10.
10.
Oh my god, I was gonna say 10. 2.
It's
4.
2.
Whoa!
That's weird.
And I was gonna say 10.
Weird. Okay, Sammy, you're next.
Okay, so mine is the creepypasta of Mr. Widemouth.
No.
This
Have you
sounds
heard of
terrible.
this?
I'm out.
That sounds horrible.
It's actually not as bad as you would think.
Okay.
I'm gonna be reading as the person who created this creepypasta. During my childhood, my family was like a drop of water in a vast river, never remaining in one location for long.
Oh.
We settled in Rhode Island when I was 8, and there we remained until I went to college in Colorado Springs. Most of my memories are rooted in Rhode Island, but there are fragments in the attic of my brain which belong to various homes we've had lived in when I was much younger. Most of these memories are unclear and pointless. But there is one set of memories which remains as clear as glass, as though they were just made yesterday. I often wonder whether these memories are simply lucid dreams produced by the long sickness I experienced that spring, but in my heart, I know they are real. We were living in a house just outside the bustling metropolis of New Vineyard, Maine, population 643. It was a large structure, especially for a family of 3. There were a number of rooms that I didn't see in the 5 months we resided there. In some ways, it was a waste of space, but it was the only house on the market at the time, at least within an hour's commute to my father's place of work. The day after my 5th birthday, attended by my parents alone, I came down with a fever. The doctor said I had mononucleosis, which meant no rough play and more fever for at least another 3 weeks. It was horrible timing to be bedridden. And we're in the process of packing our things to move to Pennsylvania. And most of my things were already packed away in boxes, leaving my room barren. My mother brought me ginger ale and books several times a day. These served the function of being my primary form of entertainment for the next few weeks. Boredom always loomed just around the corner, waiting to rear its ugly head and compound my misery. I don't exactly recall how I met Mr. Widemouth. I think it was about a week after I was diagnosed with mono. My first memory of the small creature was asking him if he had a name. He told me to call him Mr. Widemouth because his mouth was large. In fact, everything about him was large in comparison to his body. His head, his eyes, his crooked ears, but his mouth was by far the largest. You kind of look like a Furby, I said, as he flipped through one of my books. Mr. Widemouth stopped and gave me a puzzled look. Furby? What's a Furby? He asked. I shrugged. You know, the toy, the little robot with the big ears. You can pet them and feed them almost like a real pet. Oh, Mr. Widemouth resumed his activity. You don't need one of those. They aren't the same as having a real friend. And this is also, pause, why I chose this separately after I realized, reminds me of a Labubu now.
Oh, no, literally. Literally.
I remember Mr. Widemouth disappearing every time my mother stopped by to check in on me. I lay under your bed, he later explained. I don't want your parents to see me because I'm afraid they won't let us play anymore. We didn't do much during those first few days. Mr. Widemouth just looked at my books, fascinated with the stories and pictures they contained. The third or fourth morning after I met him, he greeted me with a large smile on his face. I have a new game we can play,
No.
he said. We have to wait until your mother comes to check on you because she can't see us play it. It's a secret game. After my mother delivered more books and soda at the usual time, Mr. Widemouth slipped out from under the bed and he tugged my hand. We have to go to the room at the end of the hallway, he said. I objected at first, as my parents had forbidden me to leave my bedroom without their permission. But Mr. Widemouth persisted until I gave in. The room in question had no furniture or wallpaper. Its only distinguishing feature was a window opposite the doorway. Mr. Widemouth darted across the room and gave the window a firm push, flinging it open. He then beckoned me to look out at the ground below. We were on the second story of the house, but it was on a hill, and from this angle, the drop was further than 2 stories due to the incline. I like to play pretend up here, Mr. Widemouth explained. I pretend that there's a big, soft trampoline below this window, and I jump. If you pretend hard enough, you bounce back up like a feather. I want you to try. I was a 5-year-old with a fever, so only a hint of skepticism darted through my thoughts as I looked down and considered the possibility. It's a long drop, I said. But that's all part of the fun. It wouldn't be fun if it was only a short drop.
Oh my God.
If it were that way, you may as well just bounce on a real trampoline. I toyed with the idea, picturing myself falling through thin air only to bounce back to the window on something unseen by human eyes. But the realist in me prevailed. Maybe some other time, I said. I don't know if I have enough imagination. I could get hurt. Mr. Widemouth's face contorted into a snarl, but only for a moment. Anger gave way to disappointment. If you say so, he said. He spent the rest of the day under my bed, quiet as a mouse. The following morning, Mr. Widemouth arrived holding a small box. I want to teach you how to juggle, he said. Here are some things you can use to practice before I start giving you lessons. I looked in the box, and it was full of knives. My parents will kill me, I shouted, horrified that Mr. Widemouth had brought knives into my room, objects that my parents would never allow me to touch. I'll be spanked and grounded for a year. Mr. Widemouth frowned. It's fun to juggle with these. I want you to try it. I pushed the box away. I can't. I'll get in trouble. Knives aren't safe to just throw in the air. Mr. Widemouth's frown deepened into a scowl. He took the box of knives and slid under my bed, remaining there the rest of the day. I began to wonder how often he was underneath me. I started having trouble sleeping after that. Mr. Widemouth often woke me up at night, saying he put a real trampoline under the window, a big one that I couldn't see in the dark. I always declined and tried to go back to sleep, but Mr. Widemouth persisted. Sometimes he stayed by my side until early morning, encouraging me to jump. He wasn't so fun to play with anymore. My mother came to me one morning and told me I had her permission to walk around outside. She thought the fresh air would be good for me, especially after being confined to my room for so long. Ecstatic, I put on my sneakers and trotted to the back porch, yearning to feel the sun on my face. Mr. Widemouth was waiting for me. "I have something I want you to see," he said. I must have given him a weird look because then he said, "It's safe, I promise." I followed him to the beginning of the deer trail, which ran through the woods behind the house. "This is an important path," he explained. "I've had a lot of friends about your age. When they were ready, I took them down this path to a special place. You aren't ready yet, but one day I hope to take you there." I returned to the house, wondering what kind of place lay beyond that trail. 2 weeks after I met Mr. Widemouth, the last load of our things had been packed in a moving truck. I would be in the cab of that truck, sitting next to my father for the long drive to Pennsylvania. I considered telling Mr. Widemouth that I'd be leaving, but even at 5 years old, I was beginning to suspect perhaps the creature's intentions were not to my benefit, despite what he said otherwise. For this reason, I decided to keep my departure a secret. My father and I were in the truck at 4 a.m. He was hoping to make it to Pennsylvania by lunchtime tomorrow with the help of an endless supply of coffee and a 6-pack of energy drinks. He seemed more like a man who was about to run a marathon rather than one who was about to spend 2 days sitting still. "Early enough for you?" he asked. I nodded, placed my head against the window, hoping for some sleep before the sun came up. I felt my father's hand on my shoulder. "This is the last move, son, I promise. I know it's hard for you, as sick as you've been. Once Daddy gets promoted, we'll settle down, and you can make friends." I opened my eyes as we backed out of the driveway and saw Mr. Widemouth's silhouette in my bedroom window. He stood motionless until the truck was about to turn onto the main road. He gave a pitiful little wave goodbye, steak knife in hand. I didn't wave back. Years later, I returned to New Vineyard. The piece of land our house stood upon was empty except for the foundation, as the house was burned down a few years after my family left. Out of curiosity, I followed the deer trail that Mr. Widemouth had showed me. Part of me expected him to jump out from behind a tree and scare the living bejesus out of me, but I felt that Mr. Widemouth was gone, somehow tied to the house that no longer existed. The trail ended at New Vineyard Memorial Cemetery. I noticed many of the tombstones belonged to the children. The end. That's Mr. Widemouth. Or
that one scared
Little
me.
Furby Labubu.
Mr. Labubu. Creepy. I do think
That
those
one
Labubus
creeped
are
me out.
Fuck. So is Mr. Widemouth.
They
I do
are
too.
so creepy.
Yeah, I think they are
He
too.
really reminds me of it.
Yeah.
It gave the description of
Yeah.
a Labubu.
Yeah, literally. They have wide mouths. Wow. All right, close us out, Lindsay.
Oh, okay. I'll close this out. And you know me. I didn't write you a story this time, so no worries there. But I did pick a true one.
Ooh.
A true creepypasta? Is there such a
I
thing?
don't even know.
I know. I think I did creepypasta wrong. I thought it was just any creepy story.
That's okay. That's great. It's fine.
My mistake. I promise. I think you'll still find this one satisfactory. But I did go
I
to
would
a
assume so.
Reddit thread that was, what is the creepiest real paranormal experience you've ever had? And
good.
I was like, oh, this is it. This is the one. This is by Moth Hams or Moth Homs 69. And this is from the perspective of a lady who sounds about our age. So I'll be reading as her. I currently live in a haunted house. When I first moved in, it was really active with a particularly dark, negative spirit that personally disliked me. My now husband lived in the house 3 years before we got together and never had any issues until I moved in. He said he'd hear the occasional footsteps, knocking on walls, and feeling like someone was touching him every now and then, but nothing serious.
That sounds pretty
Yeah,
serious
something's
to
touching
me.
me, but
I know.
nothing serious.
Jesus.
Whatever. So nothing serious for him. Glad. I moved in 2 weeks before we were supposed to get married. And those 2 weeks, I was harassed and terrorized every day and night. In parentheses, I have never had any personal paranormal experiences before this, so I was a skeptic. I thought I was losing my mind at first. End parentheses.
We couldn't help but laugh.
I'm sorry. I was
So
listening,
it's 2
though.
for this episode. Are you still going to go with 7 overall?
It's been... I will be fair to myself and for this game. I have burped several times during this episode. I just kept them in.
Huge.
Anyway, continue.
Okay. It started small, with the first night of footsteps and the knocking on walls. Then, by the next night, it had ramped up to about a 10. I couldn't sleep because shadows darted all over the room, and the knocking was repetitive. I would hear footsteps walk to the bedroom door, then back to the hallway. It was freaking me out so bad, I lost sleep. During the day, I would hear a woman whispering. My side would get poked. Pictures would get knocked off the walls, and I would see a shadow move down the halls in a pacing motion. I'm not
going to sleep.
I'm sorry. I could tolerate the crazy during the day, but the nights were horrible. It was never ending. I wasn't entirely convinced even then that it was a ghost, honestly. I thought, I was completely alone when these things would happen, and it never happened when my husband was home. So it made me feel like I was crazy. My husband is an EMT, so he'd be gone for days at a time, be home for a day, and then be gone for more days. So I was alone the majority of the time. But even he could attest that some of these events, as previously stated, he's experienced the small things. My esthetician is a paranormal investigator for fun, and when I told her some of the stuff that was happening, she let me borrow her spirit box. So me and my now husband...
Cool.
Yeah, I know, right? So me and my now husband sat down in our bedroom and explained what the device does. We felt crazy because we were explaining a spirit box to the air, seemingly, but I guess it paid off because it started working. We asked questions. Why are you here? No answer. What do you want? Leave. Why do you want us to leave? No answer. Who do you want to leave? Bride. My blood ran cold. I told my husband I was freaked out and I didn't want to do it anymore, and then the box said, "Get out," twice before we turned it off. After that, things got even worse. I didn't think they could get any worse. I was folding floor laundry and I looked up and I saw something flying at my face. I ducked just in time, heard something smash against a wall. I started screaming and I heard my husband run through the hall into the living room where I was sitting because he was nowhere close to me when this happened. I was sitting in front of the couch, so he pulled it out from a wall and a screwdriver was laying on the floor behind it. A damn screwdriver. It threw a screwdriver right at my head. We knew where it came from because we were assembling a shelf in the living room across from where I was sitting, so it was lying on a shelf. I wanted to leave desperately because I was terrified, but he insisted that I'd be fine. It doesn't do anything if he's with me, so he said he wouldn't leave my side for the rest of the day, and when he went to work in the morning, I could go to my mom's until we figured out how to get rid of it. So against my better judgment, I didn't leave.
Don't listen to a man.
No.
Stop it.
Jesse, it's a face palm, and then it says, "Last time I listened to a man over my intuition, LOL."
No, quite literally, though.
Literally. Don't let anyone tell you that your feelings aren't something you should listen to.
Trust your fucking gut.
Trust your gut. Okay, I'm crying. All right, go on.
So it's night again. And I haven't
good.
slept a second because the footsteps haven't stopped for hours. I was lying on my side in bed watching TV that was positioned on its side in front of the bed. I was doing anything I could to calm my nerves and drown out the noise. I tried to reach out for my water on the nightstand, but my body was completely frozen. Then I felt 2 hands grab my legs, then climb up the rest of my body. I felt the weight of a person sitting on top of me completely still. And all I could hear was the TV show playing in the background and my husband's light snoring beside me. I moved my eyes to look at what was sitting on my chest, and I saw a woman staring back at me. A transparent black thing with the body and face of a woman staring at me with a blank expression. Her hair was long, straight, and dark, yet had white eyes with a visible iris and pupil. My body was so cold it felt numb, and I can still remember the feeling of her hands pushing against my side and hips sitting on my legs. She stared at me for only a few moments before she lunged forward and grabbed my neck. She moved so fast I didn't see her until the face was right in front of mine. Her expression changed from a blank to infuriated. She never said a word, but I could feel her rage pouring over me. You would think at this point I would be panicking, crying, or fighting paralysis, but I was calm. I remember thinking I was going to die, but I wasn't scared. As I was staring at her angry face, I saw her look to the side and I noticed multiple black shadows had circled us. From my point of view, I couldn't see much from beyond the side of the bed, but it looked like a group of black shadows had formed a line wrapping around the bed, standing still. And then as quickly as they came, they vanished, and she disappeared with them. The second they were gone, I felt the weight leave my body and I could move again. I believe I was in shock or traumatized from what had just happened because I didn't jump up or run and shake my husband awake. I just laid in that spot and I stared at the TV for a moment before I rolled over and clung to my husband. I still can't believe I fell asleep after everything that happened. When I woke up that morning...
No!
How's everyone doing? Okay? We're good?
No.
When I woke up that morning... My husband was running late for work, but I told him everything that happened to me that night. We both agreed I should stay with my parents until we found a way to get her out of the house because things were escalating out of our control. So I packed a bag, grabbed my essentials, and my husband walked outside to start his Jeep and my car for work. I was still reeling from what had happened and thinking about how she had just attacked me last night, and I got pissed. I knew I wasn't coming back for a while, so I decided to give her a piece of my mind.
Oh, no.
I know.
No, I'm loving
stupid,
this.
She says.
No, I'm loving it.
No, I love it, but like scary.
Yeah, it's not smart, but I love it.
But if you went through what I had, you'd want to cuss out that bitch too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I looked around in the living room and I yelled at her that I wasn't scared of her Samara-looking wannabe ass. And that I was going to drag her out of this house whether she liked it or not.
Oh, I love her.
We need her on the pod.
I really
love her.
was letting her have it. Then mid-sentence, as I was reaming her, I heard loud crashes come from the hallway. I turned on my heels, grabbed my stuff, and walked out the door. I didn't come back for over a month. We tried multiple methods to get rid of her, had a priest bless the house. Neither of us are even religious. None of it worked. It wasn't until my sister-in-law from another state found out about what was going on and drove in to help. She's registered to a native tribe and did a cleansing, banishing ritual and burned a shit ton of sage. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not religious. After that, she was gone. So whatever she did worked. She gifted us the sage, and I keep up the energy maintenance in the house now. My house is still haunted, though. But the ghosts that are still here are friendly. So I told my sister-in-law that they can stay as long as they behave. Sorry that was so long. I put way too much detail in when I tell people stories.
No. There was not enough detail. I want more.
Wait, DM her, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, like, we need to message her.
We need her on this podcast.
That's such a wild story.
Isn't that insane?
I was crying.
No, yeah.
We were, like, actually crying.
I'm glad we went in the order we did because mine was, like, I think the most lighthearted. Sammy's was a little scary. Yours was terrifying.
Yours was, like, it was spooky.
It was fun, though.
But there was interactive.
Yeah, it was.
Mine was just fucking sad at the end.
Your Furby
But
was
Lindsay's
creepy.
was
Your Furby was
scared.
creepy. That was horrifying. And I'm so proud of her for reclaiming that house despite maybe not the smartest move.
Seriously.
But like, dang.
Yeah.
We gotta get her. Well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I'm sorry if I left that on a dark note.
Well, should we move on to something I'm incredibly excited for, which is trivia?
Yes.
Yes, a game!
So we're doing a fun thing. We think it's fun. We love trivia. But play along with us. We are each going to give each other 5 trivia questions regarding our episodes to see how much the ladies have paid attention during these 40-ish episodes. Do we want to do like Lindsay, Sammy, Jessie, or all one?
I think let's keep circling. Let's
great.
go clockwise.
Don't do that to me.
During the course of this show, I have mentioned in different episodes about 5 locations for the possible fountain of youth. Can you name 2 of those possible locations where it is? Where on Earth?
Florida.
Yeah, how specific do we need to be?
Maybe give me the town in Florida. Florida's right. Can you give
the
me the city?
mangroves.
Yeah.
Where are the mangroves?
Not the Philippines. Is it the Philippines? No. Mm-mm. In Mexico. Somewhere in Mexico. The Caribbean.
The Caribbean is correct. Can we get a little closer?
I remember mangroves.
I remember mangroves, and I know the place in France.
Which
is...
Oh.
Calm down.
Oh. I see it in my mind.
We'll say it. Can you give us a hint?
What does it start with?
Yeah.
Which one? The one in France,
France.
The one in the Caribbean, the one in
France.
Okay. The one in France starts with L.
It's... Fuck. We literally talked about this not too long ago, too.
It's okay. I'll fill you in because you got 3 different locations. You just didn't get the specifics down.
Fair.
So, Lourdes, France.
Lourdes, France.
Ladies who Lourdes.
Lourdes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh my God, of course.
St. Augustine, Florida.
Yeah.
The Bahamas. Bimini
we could have
specifically.
done that one.
I don't think I could have.
And don't you forget my little pinky finger here.
Wait, isn't there one like in Chicago or something?
Yeah. It's like a little outside of Chicago in one of the suburbs, but yes.
Yeah.
Oh my, of course it goes back to
Is it
Chicago.
like in like a forest or something in Chicago?
It's like Forest Park, I want to say.
Yeah, okay.
Franklin
Yeah.
Park. Yeah, one of those two.
Yeah.
Okay, so we half got that correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I say
did great.
That counts.
You did great.
That was your easiest?
Yeah, fuck. So, my turn. In episode 4, about the Hookman, you 2 tried to teach me the difference between 2 celebrities.
Yes.
Who did I mix up?
Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki.
Yep.
Easy.
And to show
Do
how much
you know?
I've grown, Jensen Ackles
Oh, God.
plays Dean in Supernatural.
Yes.
Jared Padalecki plays Sam.
Okay.
Who also plays Dean in Gilmore Girls.
Yes! She's got it. It only took her a year.
2 years.
It only took her 2 years.
Progress.
I'm growing.
Oh my God, that's so true.
That first episode wasn't 2 years ago.
Well,
For us.
we recorded it basically 2 years ago.
No, we didn't. Really?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, cool.
I know.
In our Winchester episode, starting off with my last name, obviously.
Of course.
What was Sarah Winchester's maiden name, and what room would she not use 2 days in a row?
She
Oh
wouldn't
my
use
God.
the bedroom 2 days in a row, right? Mm-hmm. She would sleep in different beds. Mm-hmm. Party.
Yeah!
Party.
Sarah Pardee.
Party.
I would not have gotten
party
party.
we're having.
That's why I started with it.
Cute.
That's cute. That's
That
really
came
cute.
from like my soul.
Yeah, it really, I saw that.
Party. All right, Lindsay.
Okay. In what famous religious artwork or location, whatever you want to call it, is Lilith? Did Jessie just burp?
It was way louder than I thought it was going to be. It was really deep.
There's
from the
no
depths.
way that didn't pick up on the mic. There is no way.
Sorry. Oh my God, that was...
bubbles.
It's really warm.
If you didn't think we were serious about Jessie burping a lot, now...
It's bubbles.
So
sorry,
Can
can
you
you
repeat the question?
But of course. Okay. I just hope you burp again in the middle of this.
I will.
Okay, in which famous religious location is Lilith painted? Pointing to the fact that she may have been more ubiquitous and famous than we think.
In which? Oh, the Garden of Eden.
Well, yes, this does depict her in the Garden of Eden, but it is a specific place that you can go see her. An artwork.
You can go see her. I feel like I'm not going to remember this one.
Also a piece of artwork.
It's not the Sistine Chapel.
It is the Sistine Chapel.
It is.
Yeah.
That was the first thought, and I went, couldn't be.
No, me too, literally.
Girls, nice job, ladies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yay!
Sistine Chapel. She's right there.
Amazing.
She's
We
right
have
there.
to go. Let's go.
Famous
Ladies who
lady.
tour the Sistine Chapel.
Oh, please.
Put it on the
Okay.
lore tour.
This is a two-parter. So in our very first episode, I told you all about Bloody Mary and her different potential origins. Who are the 3 people that Bloody Mary could have been?
Elizabeth
Yeah.
Bathory.
Yeah. Mary.
I got a riff
no.
on it.
The Queen.
Queen Mary.
Yeah.
Queen Mary.
Mary the Queen.
Mary, the Queen.
And then the one from theater class.
No, she already said that.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
She's
Elizabeth
really-
Bathory.
It was hard to hear.
Yeah. Oh no. We have to get all 3?
Yes.
What, is there a hint that we could have?
Her name starts with, it's Mary.
Wow.
She's from Chicago, I believe.
Mary?
Mary W. She loved to kill people.
Yeah. Mary Worth.
Mary Warren?
Yes. Worth.
Worth.
I don't know
Yes.
why I was confusing her with the other. Yes.
Congratulations. And just a follow-up cue. Why was Queen Mary given that nickname, Bloody Mary?
Because she was emotional and on her period. Just kidding. She killed Protestants.
Yes, she killed specifically 280
Yes.
Protestants.
Yes, she
burned
did.
at the stake.
Yeah.
Very kind lady.
Yeah.
But her dad killed so many more.
so many more.
Thousands.
And no one talks about it.
Amen.
Well, for something a little less dark, I guess, if you were to stumble upon Baba Yaga's hut, what would you say to enter? And yes, there is
hut.
our version.
Chicken
and-
legs, chicken legs. Move that hut.
Chicken hut. Let me in. Or something.
Oh yeah, chicken hut, not chicken legs.
Actually,
What?
it's a combo of both. To be fair, I think we had a different version that we joked about.
Oh.
But the one that was actually is chicken leg hut, turn your back to the woods and your front to me.
We were so close.
You guys basically nailed it. Half points.
We would
Chicken
not.
hut. Chicken
It
leg
would
hut.
not listen to us if we're
No, the
being
house would be
so
like,
loud.
But
Yeah.
that's why I just wanted to see what you guys would come up with.
That's funny. I like it.
I remember specifically us being like chicken hut, chicken set, chicken hike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our one
We had a
sports
few
joke
different
ever.
iterations.
That's funny. All right, Lindsay.
Which famous historical figure claimed to have seen the Flying Dutchman?
King Henry.
King Henry. The 5th?
No, is that wrong? King George.
King George.
George.
It was King George.
King
It was
George.
King George. It was King George.
King George the Fifth. Number
At
5.
15.
Number
I said it
5,
and I
my
was like, that
lord.
was not right. Yeah,
Love it.
so fucking cool.
So cool. I loved that episode.
Yeah. All of these great
I know.
episodes.
So good.
This makes me happy.
Yeah. According to the legend I told in episode 7, if you are met with a fork in the road while driving down Hicks Road and you turn right onto a no-through street, you'll come into contact with,
The people with the eyes.
but more specifically,
Oh, I don't remember their names.
The Hicks
No.
Road crew.
just attributes. I had a whole disclaimer about it.
It was like a
Eyes.
thing about not the Illuminati, but
No.
The eyes.
okay. Yeah.
But what are they? What are they?
Glowing eyes in the dark.
No. Get away from
Disembodied
eyes.
eyes.
No.
Get away from eyes.
No eyes.
But the eyes.
Who do they worship?
Satanic cult.
But there's one more adjective in there about their skin.
Really?
What?
I thought this was easy. Do you give up?
No, we haven't missed
No.
a question yet. Really? I guess we have.
One more.
It starts with A.
skin type.
I had to be like, hey, this is not...
albino.
Yes.
Oh.
The satanic
Yes.
albino
Yes.
cult.
Yeah, I would have never remembered that part.
And
Yeah.
I fear that this will also not be answered correctly, but a bonus point if you remember the cult member that was weird that we named. Do you remember the name?
God, that was so long ago.
Oh my gosh.
Starts with a G.
Gary.
Greg.
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 Yeah.
Oh my God, that came from the depths of my soul.
Yeah, it did.
Whoa.
We were
I
like,
knew
Greg,
it was
get out
a
of the
regular
street,
guy
fucking
name.
weirdo. Yeah.
What? That genuinely came out of nowhere for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it's real. Because
it's
Greg
real.
exists.
Because Greg is real.
Wow. Good one.
Thank you.
Who was John Steinbeck's mom?
Ollivander Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton.
Bonus points if you remember what she would do after she saw the Dark Watchers when she was riding through the woods on the way to school.
She'd leave them food,
And flowers.
right? She'd
Yeah. She would leave them gifts of fruit, nuts, flowers, and she would receive gifts from them.
Yes.
Like finding flowers in their place.
So cool.
So cool.
Amazing. All right, final round, ladies. I think we're doing really well.
We're nailing it.
I think we have nailed every single question, but to be fair, we keep giving each other really good hints. So.
Yeah, but that's what friends are for.
Yeah.
So hints about
Stay
life.
winning. What is the name of the ghost who haunts the famous Hotel del Coronado and allegedly gets invited to their Christmas party every year?
Morgan.
You remember her first name?
Morgan.
Jeopardy rules.
Wait, her first name is Morgan.
What?
Her name is Kate Morgan.
Oh. Well, she had like 4 names, right?
It's true.
You're
It's
right.
true.
She did have 4 names.
She had
You
4 or
could
5
have got
names.
You're right.
any of
Kate
her other names.
I forgot
would
that
be
wasn't her
crazy, but
first,
yes.
like...
Kate Morgan.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's
We'll edit
okay.
that in.
She did have 4 names.
Kate Morgan.
Kate Morgan.
Yay, we got it right.
That's our friend. That's our girl.
That's our girl.
That made me cry.
Yeah, that one is
Yeah, it was
the holiday party. Come on.
Yeah.
That's really sweet. We should go to the Hotel Del during the holidays.
We should.
Yeah, we really
and
should.
like somehow, I bet it's probably pretty exclusive to get in that holiday party or whatever. But
Yeah.
we can find a way.
Hey, can
There's
we
a
go,
will, there's a way.
please?
Hey, can we go?
That's our way.
My final question. In episode 10 about Kuchisaka Onna, we learned that if she comes up to you and asks, "Am I beautiful?" pretty much no matter how you answer, she'll kill you. But there is something you can do to get away from her deadly grip. What is it?
Throw candy.
Yeah!
You can throw candy.
A dream.
A dream.
A flash question. What candy would have to be thrown at you for you to get distracted?
Any of them? I feel like that's just
Yeah.
the randomest thing to do when you're about to murder someone. If I was closing in on you and I was like, and you just threw candy at me, I'd be like, I'd stop and I'd be like, excuse me?
Super fair. Honestly, that's
Yeah.
the best answer. All right.
I think
Sammy.
that's so true.
Your turn.
Books, on the other hand, I'd be like, fuck. I gotta stop and read, like, which one I want. All right. This is a 2-parter-ish.
Okay.
What were the 3 names of the cult of mothers for the Morgan that we had assigned ourselves, although many see them as individuals and not the triple goddess figure? And then bonus points if you can remember a key detail of each.
Okay.
Their names I don't remember. The key details I do.
Okay.
I can give you...
I've got 2 names.
Yeah.
Go.
Baihe.
Baihe. That
Baihe.
was...
Close. Yeah!
Baihe is me.
Yes.
She's like warrior
Yes. Crow.
goddess.
Yeah.
Crow
Great, you got 2 points of her. So, great.
Maha is me.
is you.
Horse girl.
Horses.
Horse
Fields
girl,
and
open
horses.
field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fields and horses. Yours, I
You,
remember,
Sammy?
was death, destruction,
Yes,
sadness, vengeance, horrible things.
When you
Screaming, I
shriek,
think
soldiers
there's,
drop
like,
dead from... Right, yeah.
Yeah. Everyone drops dead.
Do you remember the name?
Can you give us a letter?
Okay.
I want to wait for Lindsay to also want a letter.
Baive Maha.
Because I feel like she can get it.
Give us the first letter, if you don't mind.
N.
Oh, fuck. Naven.
Yeah!
Lindsay, I'm impressed.
We've all had something just from the depths of our soul. And then I have a last flash question.
Yeah.
What type of drink should we never drink on this podcast again?
Mead.
Mead.
That's not true.
It's true for you and I,
For me.
Sammy, not
Yeah,
for Lindsay.
No.
I have a need
just
for
as a
mead.
jokey joke.
What can I say?
That was so much fun. I'm glad we
I
did
really
that.
enjoyed that.
That
That
was
was a
really
really good
exciting.
game.
Obviously.
Yeah.
This has been the best birthday party, and this is after my actual birthday party, which was a fucking blast.
The best.
So,
Literally the best. Lindsay, so sorry you couldn't be there.
So sorry
It's
you couldn't be
okay.
there.
It's okay.
You were there in spirit.
But it was really fun. We'll talk about it at a different time.
I'm sorry
'cause
I
this is
couldn't
already
be
a long
there.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Happy birthday. I love you ladies so much.
Happy birthday. And thank you all so much for listening and supporting and rating and DMing. We really appreciate every single message and comment and like and all the things. We wouldn't be here without you. So thank you.
Truly, truly.
Hugs and kisses.
And happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
And if you have any other spooky stories or like what are your favorite creepypastas, DM us, email us at ladieswholorepod@gmail.com.
Yes.
We love a creepypasta, so please let us know.
Yeah, teach Lindsay what a creepypasta is through your messages.
Should we sing as our normal Ladies Who for our 1-year birthday?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Ladies Who Lore!
1 year, a million bazillion episodes, a lot of hours, and like no regrets.
And then many more.
And many more.